It's 7 o'clock on November 17th, and I'm at my house waiting for my friend Vicky Beam. I have known Vicky for a very long time. She has been a big supporter of my channel and my trips, and she's gone on her own solo trip, and we are finally going to do a trip together after all this time. Now, we revised the trip plans 3 separate times because of the weather. I'll get into that later, but I'm just waiting for her to show up at my house. She's going to be spending the night tonight, and then we're going to be leaving in the morning for Limberlost. We're going to do some car camping with Vicky's new hot tent. To Limberlost we go, to Limberlost we go, hi ho ho ho, our first camping trip of the year. Whee! Look at this snow, guys. We're gonna get dumped on too. It's supposed to start snowing at 3 o'clock today until Sunday morning when we leave.
Woohoo!
Awesome.
Nothing better than a good dumping of snow.
Nothing better than a good dumping.
No pun intended.
Cool. Good morning.
We're here.
This is Vicky,
Hi guys.
and we are at Limberlost.
It's my first trip here.
And I've only camped here once, not in the winter. We have a campsite on Buck Lake. Vicky brought her new Snowtrekker that she's only used once. We were supposed to christen it. We were supposed to do a trip a couple weeks ago. The trip started out being a canoe trip on Johnnie Lake in Killarney. And then it got revised to a hot tent canoe trip in Haliburton on Herb Lake. And now it's been revised to car camping with the hot tent at Limberlost.
Yeah.
And that is because the weather. We have a huge snowstorm coming in. So we're gonna go make our way to the campsite. It's only like 10:30 in the morning. And we're gonna set up. I'm gonna learn how to set up your tent because I have no idea.
It's so easy.
And we're gonna get all comfy cozy, and we'll be back in a bit.
See you later.
Bye. All right, so we're at Limberlost. We had booked campsite number 3. Campsite number 3 has a really steep hill going down to it. We walked down it. We both slipped. We're supposed to get like 1.5 feet of snow over the next 2 days. So I don't want the car to get stuck. I called the office and they said the other sites are open. So we are looking at campsite number 2 right now. And it looks pretty nice. It's super beautiful out here right now. The sun is shining. Snow is stuck to the trees, and it's really, really pretty. There's supposed to be a trail to go down to the water, so we're gonna see if we can find it, and I'll be back in a bit. And then we're gonna go check out number 1. All right, we're at campsite number 1. It has a similar hill coming down. Not too worried about it today. It's coming back down in it on Sunday. But there is a little spot to park the car right across. And this one, as soon as you walk into the site, there is a peek see of the lake, which campsite number 2 doesn't have, but number 2 feels a lot more remote and foresty, and it's like double the size. It feels like it's double the size. All right, it's 11:15. We have decided on campsite number 2. It is really nice and spacious. It's probably about 3 times the size of the other site, number 1. And although we don't really have like a nice view of the water, there's supposed to be a trail going down there. We haven't figured that out yet, but we're gonna do that after. So I brought the car in as far as I could. It's quite a ways in compared to the other sites where we would have been able to do it, which is a bonus. And I believe we're gonna set up the Snowtrekker on the actual wood tent pad that's here. So we've got a few hours still before the snow is gonna start falling again. So we're gonna get moving and get everything set up, and we'll be back in a bit. Say hi, Vicky.
Hi.
Okay, we have all of the important players out of the car. So we're ready to set up the Snowtrekker. Vicky's gonna show me what to do. We've got the camera on, so we're gonna do like a fast forward video and make it look like we did it really quick. That way. Over there. Ta-da! All right, that was super simple to set up. I was really happy to see the Snowtrekker has the same type of a thing, I don't say issue, but the same type of a thing that happens when you set up the poles. I have metal connectors here, and the poles don't stay in either, and they fall out until you get the canvas on and get it all secured. They fall out, and mine does the same thing, and it's homemade, so it makes me feel kind of good. So we've got it all set up now, and it looks pretty good, and it's really kind of cool on top of the wooden platform. So we're gonna continue with the setup. Beautiful, beautiful day here at Limberlost. Still waiting for the snow to start falling. It's gonna be a while, but it's gonna be beautiful once it happens. Yes, I brought my big shovel from home. Alright, well Vicky's in the tent getting the stove all set up here, and I'm feeling kind of useless. So I've got the Thermarest job to blow them up with my brand new Flextail pump. I love this thing. Super easy to use. Just attach it with the connector, hit the power button, and I can go do other stuff while my Thermarest's blowing up by itself. All right, it is just after 12:30. We have the hot tent set up. We have the bedding in the back corner here. That's going to be where Vicky sleeps. And I'm going to put my bedding here, but for now we just have the chairs out so we can sit and enjoy the beautiful warmth of the fire, which is not started yet. And we're going to have some lunch. We got lunch going here. Vicky's cutting up some cheese. I brought a nacho dip. Got some nacho chips, and got some goat cheese, some carrots, crackers, naan bread, kielbasa. We're gonna get working on this, and I'll see you in a bit. All right, there's our spread. I think we're gonna be eating until supper time, and got a lot for supper too. Yummy. Well, we were feeling a little bit chilly, so we thought we'd have a little bit of fire with our lunch. So Vicky's got the fire going. And so start warming up in here. Look at, you're already taking off your jacket. Well, we were sitting here having lunch, and I just came up with a good idea. Just getting the water on now. We're just waiting for the fire to get going good. And then we're gonna have a little drinky poo. It's about 10 to 3, and we are on the Buck Lake Loop Trail, which our campsite is on. I walked to the little, tried to find a trail to go to the water because they said all the campsites have trails to the water. And we ran into the Buck Lake Loop Trail. Probably by the time we get tired and want to turn around, we'll be halfway, and then it would be stupid not to finish it. So, yeah, it's really, 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 really pretty out here. There's like snow falling from the trees, and the lake is right here. There's mirror water. The temperature's perfect. Got a little hot apple cider with us for our little travels, and it's a beautiful day here at Limberlost. Oh, the scenery along this trail is quite stunning, especially with the fresh snow. I can't even imagine what it's going to look like tomorrow. It's around 3 o'clock. It is supposed to start snowing around now. And the sky was really, really blue earlier, and it's just getting some faint clouds. So I don't know, I think it's coming. Vicky,
Yeah.
do you hear that?
The stream.
I hear waterfalls.
Yes, I know.
Let's go see. We've just come to our swimming hole, where we would definitely not be swimming. And Hell Lake Trail goes to the right. Buck Lake Trail continues straight. Quaint little bridge here. And pretty little waterfall. Canoe might have gotten frozen into the lake if we did the canoe trip today. Look at what we found. A little pine marten. I have never seen a pine marten everywhere except for Algonquin Park. Oh, so curious. It's grunting at us. Oh, so cute. He's coming to see us. Oh, hi. Oh my goodness. How cute. Oh my goodness, he's so cute. Hi. So curious. Boy. Coming back? Hello? Oh, that's the end of the show. That was cool.
Yeah.
I have never seen a pine marten anywhere except for on Algonquin Park at Mew Lake.
Oh my
Nowhere
God.
else, and only in the winter at Mew Lake in Algonquin Park.
I've never seen one that was that curious and actually hung around instead of taking off.
It jumped from tree to tree, and then it came
Branch to
down
branch.
this big, huge one here, which is a really cool looking tree on itself. Like half the bark is missing, and it's all, see it there? It's really neat. And it came right there. It was, oh, there it is. I see it. Bye. Thank you. It jumped like a rabbit.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I've never seen one run like that, like or hop or whatever it was doing. It's going to the water. Oh, there it is. I just love watching it move. I've never seen one. Usually they're in the trees by the dumpsters at Mew Lake. All right, all right, all right. This is such a great day. Oh my God, I'm not going down that. We just saw pine marten, and after we saw those last little waterfalls, I was like, oh my God, Vicky, I think this is the trail that has the waterfalls. Oh, they're kind of disappointing. And then I heard them again after the pine marten, and I'm like, it is the trail, but they're usually much more spectacular.
Ooh, yeah.
I think Vicky approves. Ooh, it's so pretty. Oh, the sun is going down behind the trees. It looks so pretty. Yeah. So beautiful. Oh, the views here are just magnificent. Look at that. Stunning. Look at this rock. How cool is that? All right, well, we had the option to jump on the road here at the last little stretch, and we decided to take it. It's not dark yet. It won't be dark for a little bit still, but it's just a lot easier to walk on the road. And I remember the last time I did that trail, there's a pretty narrow, sketchy part there through that section, so all good. We both had quite a bit of a workout, and we're feeling like we're deserving of maybe another beverage and a nice hot dinner. So we're just gonna walk along the road, make our way back to camp. Well, it's almost 5 o'clock and it's starting to get dark. We are back at the hot tent, got a nice fire going already, and we're gonna start dinner. For some reason I thought I was making dinner tonight, but Vicky actually brought salmon and cheesy potatoes, I think, for dinner, so I'm pretty sure we're having that. And she also made a really awesome dessert that I cannot wait to try. What's for dinner, Vicky?
We are having maple salmon and cheesy mashed potatoes.
That sounds good.
I hope so.
I can't wait. It's about 5:45 and the salmon is on. Just put it in a frying pan and then add some foil just because we're going to make eggs and stuff in here and didn't want it to be like fishy. The salmon's almost done. It had to get flipped over. We were outside taking pictures of the blue light. We could hear it sizzling, but then it started smelling like it was burning, but nothing seems to be burnt, so that's good. And the water's on for the potatoes. Here's the mashed potato mix. It's Idaho mashed puree for cheese. Looks pretty good. I could do the mashed potato, mashed potato. Isn't that a song? Do the twist, do the twist.
There is a song called the mashed potato.
Here's our salmon. It's looking pretty good. I know it looks a little beat up, but it looks pretty good. All right, dinner is ready. It looks good. Is it good? Did you try it already? Don't lie.
I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. The salmon is yummy.
Is it good?
Yeah.
All right, I can't wait to eat it. We'll see you in a bit. Guess what time it is? What time is it?
It's fireball cupcake time.
Fireball what?
Fireball cupcakes.
You made fireball cupcakes.
I made fireball cupcakes.
How did you do that?
It's a secret. It's a secret recipe. But I will tell you, the cream cheese frosting also has fireball in it.
No way.
Seriously.
Let's see these cupcakes.
Ta-da!
Goodbye. Gimme.
Ready?
Gimme. So excited. I'm not a huge fireball fan, but didn't you get the recipe from me?
Okay. Busted.
I didn't make them. I was on Facebook or Instagram. I think it was probably Facebook.
Yeah.
And I was scrolling through and I see fireball cupcakes and I'm like, send Vicky, boom. Next thing you know, she's making them for our trip. I should have sent you like Nutella, hazelnut, double chocolate fudge cupcake recipe.
My God.
Like that, but... Cheers.
Cheers.
I feel like this might get messy. Oh, it's so nice in here. It hasn't even started snowing yet, guys. What time was it supposed to start?
3 o'clock.
And then when we got back, we checked, and now it says 10 p.m. And the accumulation has gone way down, so. Yeah. All right.
Here we go. Okay.
Oh my God, that's so good. You like it?
Mm-hmm.
You don't look like you're sure.
Oh my God.
Oh, thank you. I watch all these baking shows on Netflix just because I've kind of run out of things to watch. And they make all these cakes and cupcakes and pastries, and I sit at home going, like, I want some, but I don't have any really place to get them. Like my bakery, sometimes when I go to Niagara, we go to Willow, Niagara on the Lake. It's amazing. But other than that, I go to like the independent grocer and like go to the bakery where they have like the cupcakes and stuff, and I'll get stuff. But this is so good. Okay, goodbye. Thanks, Vicky. Love you. Hi. Well, we made it past 10 o'clock somehow.
Amazingly enough.
We were yawning like crazy
All
around
day.
6 o'clock. Well, yeah, but when we got back to the tent after the hike, we were pushing pretty hard that last half of the trail because it was like it's gonna start getting dark. It takes a lot longer to hike trails, guys, when it's snowy and slippery. So always leave extra time. That's my piece of advice for the day.
Really?
How was your day?
It was great.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Good time?
I really enjoyed that hike actually.
I really enjoyed the cupcake.
Oh yeah.
It was so
yeah.
good. And the dinner.
Yeah.
And the hike was good. And seeing the pine marten was amazing.
Oh, he was adorable.
He was so cute. Anyways, it's nice and warm in here. We're really loving this. We're on a wooden platform. And we're both, I think, really liking it. I think it's great. There's no cold air coming up from the ground. We got no worry about melt. We just set up our bedding and we're actually down on the ground here. And I didn't feel any drop in temperature.
No.
Usually when you get down into your sleeping area, you really feel it, like the drop. And we don't feel that. And the stove's barely going.
Yep.
We just actually looked at the forecast and the temperature is going to start going up like around 2 a.m., which is the weirdest thing. And it's going to be about -3, -5 tomorrow. And now the snow isn't coming until 3 a.m. We're still waiting for it, this big storm. And then it's going to snow right till Sunday, apparently, after that.
Yeah,
but
we'll see if that happens.
Sunday morning, the snow is going to stop, and it's going to be super cold, like -10, feels like -16 when we tear down. So, but hopefully, like the rest of the forecast, that's all wrong.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're going to head to bed. So, see you tomorrow. Good night.
Folks.
Thanks so much for watching. If you like what you saw, please click the subscribe button. Also click the bell for notifications. If you'd like to get more information on the stuff I use on my trips, please check out my website at CamperChristina.com. Thanks. Bye.